Hey everyone, welcome to the channel. Today, we're diving deep into the fascinating world of names. But not just any name, we're talking about George. George Washington, Curious George, Boy George. Okay, maybe not Boy George, but you get the point. What is it about the name George that seems to attract such fascinating people? Is it destiny, coincidence, or just really good parenting? Either way, buckle up, it's going to be an adventure. If there's one thing you can say about a George, it's that they're reliable. Like, show up with a covered dish for your potluck even though they're clearly going through it reliable. George bring that same dependability to the workplace, meeting deadlines like it's an Olympic sport. They're the rock, the steady hand at the wheel. Have you ever had a problem and thought, man, I wish I could talk to a George about this? No? Well, you should. George are like walking, talking advice dispensaries. They have this uncanny ability to look at a situation, process it through their supercomputer brains, and come up with the most insightful advice. They're the voice of reason in a chaotic world. Life throws curveballs. It's kind of what life does best. But George hit those curveballs right out of the park. They face challenges head-on, learn from their setbacks, and come out stronger on the other side. Their strength is contagious, reminding you that you have the strength to overcome anything. Ever met a George you didn't like? Yeah, me neither. George have this warmth and openness that just draws people in. They're the kind of people who can strike up a conversation with anyone, from the barista at their local coffee shop to the CEO of a Fortune 500 company, and they make everyone feel seen and heard. Loyalty is more than just a word to a George, it's a way of life. When a George calls you a friend, you're not just a friend, you're family. They're the kind of people who will be there for you through thick and thin. George are also incredibly dedicated to their work, their communities, and their beliefs. Got a problem that needs solving? Call a George. They have this knack for taking a complex issue, breaking it down into smaller, more manageable parts, and then systematically finding a solution. It's like they have a secret decoder ring for life's little and big problems, and they're always happy to share their logic and reasoning with you. You'll never catch a George bragging about their accomplishments, no matter how impressive they may be. They're far too humble for that. They're the kind of people who are content to let their actions speak for themselves. They're the salt of the earth, the good guys, the people you can always count on to be genuine and authentic. Mess with a George's loved ones and you mess with them. They're fiercely protective of the people they care about and will go to great lengths to keep them safe and happy. They're the friend who will walk you home at night, the parent who will fight tooth and nail for their child. Their protectiveness makes you feel loved and cherished. George don't believe in shortcuts. They're willing to put in the time, the effort, the sweat, and maybe even a few tears to achieve their goals. They're the first ones in the office and the last ones to leave, always going above and beyond what's expected of them. George are also incredibly supportive of others and are always willing to lend a helping hand. The world is a chaotic place, but through it all, George remain calm. They're the eye of the storm, the voice of reason in a sea of chaos. They don't sweat the small stuff and have an uncanny ability to stay cool under pressure. George are givers, not takers. They're always looking for ways to help others, whether it's volunteering their time, donating to charity, or simply lending a listening ear. They have a deep well of empathy and compassion. They're the ones who inspire us to be better people. George are nothing if not resourceful. They have a knack for finding creative solutions to problems, even when it seems like there are none to be found. They're the ones who can fix anything with a paperclip and some duct tape. They're happy to make do with what they have, always coming up with ingenious ways to repurpose and reuse things. Well, there you have it, the amazing traits of people named George. Are they all like this? Of course not, but isn't it fun to think about the power of a name? Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the content, please don't forget to subscribe, share, like, and hit the bell icon for notifications. If you want us to make a video about your name, write it in the comment section and we'll create a personalized video just for you.